What's up YouTube? In this video I'm going to be doing an Arcane character tier list. So yeah, let's get straight to it. First of all, I'm going to get some irrelevant characters out of the way. Alright, this guy, drugged, like just a crackhead. Didn't get any attachment to him, like pretty irrelevant. Same with her. Just a freaky like Yordle. She had that Toko flipping Vi. But yeah, that's really it. I'm going to put this kid here just because he was a bit like relevant. We saw him a lot in Jinx's flashbacks and stuff. But yeah, this guy as a whole was just a rude guy. You know, all this billing Jinx. He was a cool guy though. This guy was a tank, like frontline. He was brawling everyone out and when they were like trying to escape. Much respect to him. Cool kid. The only reason why these guys are C tier is because they kind of linked to Jinx and we see them more than just in the beginning. So, Ekko, A tier. Listen, this was based off how much I like the characters. Obviously, Ekko would be S tier, but I'm not going to be biased here. Listen up. Ekko's A tier. He's a great character, but he didn't get much screen time. We saw him as a kid. Actually, let me rank young Ekko. B tier. Very cool kid. Like, he knew a lot as a kid. He finessed Jayce for some extra cash. He saved the kids from getting chased by the police. Just a cool guy. There's no way you don't like Ekko. Like, there's nothing to dislike about this guy. Didn't see him for a while. We found out he was the leader of the Fireflies. Very cool. They had their own like sanctuary going on, making it like a safe home for people. So that's very cool. He has a nice purpose. This guy, insane skilled fighter, by the way. He whooped Jinx ass in the bridge fight, and he didn't even have his weapon. So imagine when he gets his weapon. Solid A tier character. If he gets more screen time the next show, going up to S tier. Alright, Hemeirdinger, I have to be a B tier character because he didn't really impact or was like involved in any of the main events. He was just kind of like behind the scenes, you know. Very wise, top tier engineer right here. Yordle, he's 300 years old, but he's immortal. So and that's the reason I didn't want Jayce and Viktor to like progress of Hextech so quickly, because he knows like power of magic, the destruction it can bring. Like, he's been through like the wars and stuff. Like, this guy's seen it all basically. Obviously, people are not immortal like him. They want to make progress. So then obviously he got kicked out in the council. Then we saw him with Ekko at the end. Obviously probably gonna help him out, get his weapon, his Hextech. So yeah, I'm looking forward for that. But yeah, Hemeirdinger is like a mentor, just a like behind the scenes character. Alright, next, Viktor's lover. I'm gonna put a top C tier. Just a sad story. She was with Viktor since he was young. Obviously she had a crush on him. Viktor missed out on a baddie, but respect to him though. He's on his purpose, grinding. But yeah, she got killed by the Hextech core. Viktor obviously found out she was in love with him, and she was also helping him out with the research. So yeah, just a romance side story. Sad we didn't get to see them together, but it is what it is. See it. Alright, this street kid trying to G-check Vi in the first act, but then he got his ass whooped, and then he transformed later on through Shimmer for Zander. Just a freak. I'm gonna put him C tier just because he had a cool fight scene. Powder, top of B tier. Huge setup for Jinx. Got to see the backstory, you know, the beginnings. She was the first character we saw in that introduction. Just a sad story. Like, she ended up killing everyone, but she was obviously just trying to be useful. Didn't end up well. Just a good setup to the story. Yeah, I'm gonna rank Marcus now. Marcus is A tier. It's a nice kind of like side villain. He had a nice story. Not one of my favorites, but I gotta respect him. Obviously, Silco had this guy on ropes. Like, Silco, this guy can only do what Silco told him. Like, he was like working for Piltover and Zone at the same time. But yeah, he was just trying to protect his family, protect his daughter, obviously. And we saw him hesitate to shoot Caitlyn. His last like phrase was like, "Tell my daughter," or something like that. So you can tell this guy had a good heart. A nice side villain right there. Another side villain, Sevika. You know, she was considered a traitor. She used to be with Zander, but then switched to Silco's side. Could have killed Silco, by the way, but she stayed loyal. Fight scene against Vi, probably the best in this whole show, by the way. Insane fight. But yeah, she's pretty mysterious, but she's been consistent in all acts. Like, we've been seeing her like a lot of times. So yeah, I'm gonna put an A. Alright, next, I'm gonna start ranking some of the like more relevant ones. Let me get Miss Medarda out of the way. But insane, like, just a rough, like pure alpha male. Huge potential for this character. She's a Noxian warlord, so we're gonna get to know more about Noxus in the next season. You know, Mel was like her weakness, so that's why she kicked her out of the family. Cold blood killer, that's why she didn't want Mel by her side, preventing her from doing certain stuff. But yeah, huge potential for this character. She's a badass, by the way. Alright, next, rank Mel. I think she's top of A tier. She had a lot of screen time. So Mel's like, she's really good at doing like what she has to do, like to get what she wants. That's why she's using Viktor. She's manipulating him to get money, like make progress of Hextech. That's obviously going to benefit her. She's the richest in Piltover, but the poorest in her family. So obviously she has like different intentions. Like, she wants to be like more respected and recognized in her family. That's why she's working with Jayce, obviously, but then I think she got feelings for him eventually at the end. She's also a counselor. She always backed Jayce in like whatever decisions he made. She's the reason why Jayce didn't get kicked out from Piltover. He gave him like a night to like impress her, and obviously crazy scientist Jayce and Viktor, they pulled it through. That led him to becoming the man of progress, main guy, top dog of Piltover. Jayce, insane story. He got blamed for the explosion in the building, then he got kicked out the academy. This guy was literally at rock bottom. He was about to kill himself. Viktor stepped in, then we saw him going from nothing to becoming the like top most relevant guy. This guy, everyone knows him. He's the main guy, man of progress. He has good charisma. Got to see a lot of development from him. He also has an insane hextech weapon, just a hybrid beast weapon. But yeah, S tier, very good character by the way. Alright, next, another A character, kind of like a support character, supporting Vi. Like she's just behind Vi. Like everything we got to learn her was kind of like through Vi. Like I don't find her that cool as a character. She's kind of simple, just a police officer, you know, from a rich family. Obviously she got Vi at prison. She's trying to catch Jinx the whole time, and then she found out they were sisters. People been hyping up saying like her and Vi is a sick duo, but I don't know, I don't find it that cool. I rather see Vi with Jinx. But yeah, Caitlyn, solid character. She just did her part. That's really it. Next I'm gonna put Silco, main guy, top dog. Now this guy ran the underground, he ran zone. Everyone was scared of him. Like people didn't want no beef with Silco. Obviously he made Jinx like kind of wash away her past, trying to like change her as a parent. Very weird parent by the way, some disturbing scenes. Obviously he has his like his little business with Shimmer, trades, illegal trades, all of that. He killed Zander, and then guess what, at the end, near Zander's statue, guess what, this guy, he realized he was in the same effed up situation as Zander. That's a cool like little parallel kind of Easter egg or whatever you call it. Yeah, Silco, he has a lot of power. He's a huge character in this whole show, so yeah, he's obviously a solid S tier. Very good story. Then he got killed by Jinx by accident, obviously. But yeah, same with Zander. Most hyped character in this whole show. Solid parent. He literally did his best at all times. Like, he just wanted the best for the kids. He left a very good impression. This guy held it down. He was the peacemaker there. Obviously, he's the reason that Vi has like her fighting style, like boxing and stuff. But yeah, Vander, he kind of deserves the hype. But I'm gonna put him A because he didn't get enough screen time. He's top of A because he's just top, like excellent from the first act, but that's not enough to get him to S tier. Obviously, if you don't know already, he's gonna turn into Warwick, so obviously that'll probably put him to S tier 100%. Alright, next, Singed. If it was just based off preference, I would put him S tier. Like, this guy's crazy, but I'm gonna put him A tier. Singed is literally behind like everything. He's just a top underdog, by the way. Like this guy, he's a reason for Shimmer. He's just a mad scientist, just dog story. I really like him. He used to work with Hemeirdinger, but then they went different paths. He went to zone because this guy just had different plans. Like he wanted to prolong life. Okay, I'm kind of going off track right now because I'm just talking about his lore. If you know Singed's lore, then you know like how dark his story is. One of the best stories in the whole of League. But yeah, he's like very influential. He was with Viktor obviously as a child. He's doing all the experiments with Silco. This guy, he's gonna turn Vander into Warwick. Also the mutation he had, the name was Rio for that, but if you rearrange the letters, it spells out Ori. Ori is Oriana from League of Legends. That's his daughter, so Rio is probably like a representation of her or something like that. But obviously I'm looking forward to see more of that. Didn't get much screen time. People don't really like him or like don't really care about him, but me, I rate this character a lot. I'm gonna put him down a bit because I know people are gonna get mad. I'm gonna put him here. Alright, next, Viktor, another top underdog. This guy's behind like literally all of the hex score progress. He's pure grinding 100%. He's trying to help out people with hex tech, but mainly he's trying to save himself obviously because he's dying, he's sick. Also, he saved Jayce from killing himself, and then Jayce saved him from killing himself. They're like the best duo here. They bring out the best of each other when they're together. We got to see in hex score through Viktor, you know, it's becoming more like it's reacting with his blood. He's getting a lot of magic power from the hex score. Insane scientist as well. Him and Singed, top scientist. Some people would consider him like a support character for Jayce, which I can see why, but he's becoming very independent by the way. Little spoiler, him and Jayce in the future, they're gonna part ways because they have like different mindsets. He's gonna become a madman with his like armor and like hextech weapon. So yeah, Viktor, huge potential. Him and Singed. Alright, next, Vi, S2. She's kind of the reason for Jinx to be who she is. She's just a very solid character throughout all the acts. Like, you know, we got to see her develop, like grow up, you know, just trying to take care of the family. She got locked up, she gave herself in, she wanted to save the kids. But yeah, she was like Jinx's role model. For Vi, we got to see a lot of fight scenes. Obviously Vi has the best fight scenes in the whole show. Very cool hextech weapon, just a very like solid character. She just did her thing. Finally, I think this was expected from everyone. Jinx, obviously the best character in the whole show. It was kind of about her. That makes sense. Rough past. It shouldn't be useful. She ends up killing everyone. But yeah, Jinx is a very like multi-layered character. Like she might seem like kind of simple and like crazy villain, but nah man, like portray herself as like tough and that she can fight. But she's also very vulnerable, especially to like Silco and her sister. She's very smart as well. She cracked the hextech code. But yeah, something about Jinx is that all the scenes where there was Jinx in it, like none of them were boring. They just got your attention. She's just unpredictable. You see her getting crazier by the minute, crazy like flashbacks. It's a very like haunted child. Also the last scene on the table, insane. Probably one of the best scenes. Vi, Caitlyn and Silco all on the same table. Mad. And then she nuked Piltover when they made the deal make peace with Zone just because of Jinx. They're just so scared of her. She just broke the whole agreement. Looking forward for that next season 100%. But yeah, Jinx, best character. She had the most character development. Crazy scenes with her. Very top tier right there. But yeah guys, don't want to make this video too long. Let me know if I missed out on any details. Let me know if you would change the ranking for any of these characters. Yeah guys, thanks for watching.